Hi, Andy Gorman here, and I want to introduce to you Best-Putt, which is a new training aid that actually connects to your belt just by a very simple clip. And what you can see is a telescopic extender. What this connection point is, purely into the contact. Make sure that your putter is extending through the stroke so that we're not stopping at this point. I see this an awful lot. You know, we see wrists getting very sort of active at the point of impact, body not necessarily moving through, but as you can now see, the handle of the putter is extending through. My watch is making contact. It's perfect from that. We'll just get a little audible sound as it goes through, and the idea there is I get a good solid feel in the stroke and keeps the back of the hand working through the stroke. So it keeps the handle constant. That's the bit that I'm really looking for in a solid putting stroke. So Best-Putt, designed purely and simply to create that little bit of contact on whether it's your watch or the back of your wrist as you go through the stroke. But it wouldn't be right if I took just a putting training aid and left it there, because it's one of the best training aids that I've actually come across that allows me to go from a contact to a non-contact drill. So with putting, of course, it looks a little bit like this. We've got contact. But with short game, I want it out of the way. So when I come to hit the golf ball, instead of this happening, I'm getting this to happen. So now the extender has cleared out of the way as I go through, and I've made no contact as I've gone through. There's no stall, there's no flick of the wrists going through. Add to that that in the backswing, I see an awful lot of no rotation in the lower body. So I can watch the contact point move across towards my big toe on my right foot, my trail foot. That tells me that I've made a nice amount of hip rotation, and as I come through, I lead with the hip rotation, out of the way, extend through with the club. Club is parallel to the extender. Show you this way around, so now as I move, I turn, you can see it's moving back nicely out of the way, come through, lead with the hip, and as I finish, I get that extension through the arm, the extender here, and my club. So I get a real feeling of hip rotation, which I know that I've done, hip clearance, and that I've not crossed over or done anything peculiar on the way through. So I feel really strongly connected to this particular Best-Putt, best wedge play. Right? You're going to improve both aspects of your short game. Putting through contact, and then using the extender and that little connector there right on the end, that visual connection of being able to make the backswing with a nice little hip rotation and then extending through, getting the hips out of the way. You're on to a winner. Best-Putt. Get one on your belt and into your game.